Thank you, Kristen. My name is Dan McGrath. I'm the COO of Malloy Risk Services. We're a retail insurance brokerage based in Princeton, New Jersey. We focus in technology, life science, hedge fund, private equity, and VC industry sectors. And I'm going to now turn it over to Richard and Tim at Howden.
Hello, my name is Richard French, and I run the Transactional Liability team here at Howden. We're a global broker with 1,500 employees around the world, and the team that I sit in specialises in the alternative investment industry with a 40% share of the UK private equity market.
Thank you, Richard. To give some quick background, transactional liability insurance, also known as M&A insurance, it isn't a new product. It has its roots in the late 1990s, early 2000s. A decade ago, however, the policies were rarely purchased, primarily due to the complexity of the insurance contract itself and lack of awareness. Times have changed, and transactional liability insurance is being utilized internationally by buyers and sellers alike in order to help mitigate the uncertainties associated with reps and warranties and to get the deal done. With that quick background, let's get started, dig into the nuts and bolts of transactional liability insurance. Richard, transactional liability insurance is basically a general name for two types of M&A related insurance products. Can you walk us through briefly what exactly transactional liability insurance means?
Yeah, sure, thanks Dan. So just focusing in on this section here, essentially there's two areas of the market. One is general reps and warranties insurance, which is to cover sort of unknown risks. And the other is contingent liability insurance, which is to cover known risks. So contingent liability insurance, typically the premiums are 3 to 8% of the insurance limit, and they are to cover riskier issues. It might be a matter that's been identified during due diligence. It may be a transaction structure which is being utilized, which could come under scrutiny from the tax authorities. The contingent risk covers specified known risks in the transaction. Reps and warranties insurance is the more general cover, and this covers the broad range of risks arising from the acquisition agreement. And why do people use insurance? We'll get onto that in due course, but essentially they help to facilitate a deal and to allow people to do a deal in a different way. The premium rates for general reps and warranties insurance are lower than specific risk, and for US transactions you're talking 1.5 to 3% of the insurance limit, and we'll come in due course to the other parameters.
And Richard, are you seeing most of the activity on the rep and warranty side or on the contingent risk side?
The majority of policies are reps and warranties insurance, because that's just the nature of it. Although, that said, there is a heavy volume of premium in the market by virtue of the higher rates online for the contingent products.
Excellent. Thank you. Now, interest in these products, it can come from both the buy side and the sell side. And can you walk us through sort of the buy and sell side transactions?
Yeah, absolutely. So just focusing in on here. So as you said, there's two types of policy. There's a seller policy and a buyer policy. So focusing on the